Ennavale, adi ennavale, endan idayattai tholaithu vitte. I had not sung a film song for a very long time. What has he done to the song? Hello, doctor, how did that was the biggest mistake I made. Sometimes you make these blunders in your life, some decisions, but you can't help it.
Tracking milestones of an incredible journey spanning 30 years. Rahman Music Sheets. Hi friends, how about finding a top take? A wow factor in this episode. Do watch it till the end to grab this harmonic moment of the day. 1994, Shankar's Tamil film Kadhalan, or Humse Hai Muqabla in Hindi, forced everyone to break into dance. The Muqabla beats continue to be as infectious as they were 30 years ago. For Rahman, creating everlasting dance number was always a breeze. For Kadhalan, a soft romantic number became a challenge. Rahman not only conquered it, but also opted for a corporate executive and an upcoming classical vocalist to sing the song.
Ennavale, adi ennavale, endan idayattai tholaithu vitte. Endha idam adu tholaindha idam, andha idathayum marandhu vitten. Undan kaal golusil adu tholaindadendru undan kaaladi.
Uniji, how did you get to sing your first film song? I believe it was Mr. Rajiv Menon who introduced you to Mr. Rahman.
Rajiv is a very dear friend, a family friend. We are for many years. On his birthday, he had invited Rahmanji also. So that's when I first met him. And that's when we were discussing a lot about music and all that. I was also singing some ragas and stuff like that. Then I told him that I would like to come to your studio and see how you record and all that. Not to sing. I said I would like to come and see your studio sometime. A few months later I received his call again for this recording, for recording my first song. Adi ennavale, endan idayattai tholaithu vitte. It came as a big surprise. So I didn't know what to say at that point of time because I had no idea of singing for films or because at that point I was just, my classical Carnatic career was just taking off. I was just singing a lot, started singing concerts and all that. And then finally, fortunately, I made the right decision to saying yes, I'll come. And then that's how I first went and sang that song, Ennavale.
Written by Vairamuthu, the song was choreographed by Prabhudeva's father, Mugur Sundar, and brother Raju Sundaram. Director Shankar's vision for the song was rather unusual. Did you always wonder why the song had animated characters? Well, Prabhudeva had broken his leg. He could hardly move.
So I couldn't walk also. If you see in the Ennavale song, I've never walked. Only one portion I walked.
But the song kick-started the career of a new playback singer, Unnikrishnan.
Director Shankar was also there, and he wanted to also listen to my voice. So we just did a small Pallavi alone. I had to travel the same day to Bangalore for a concert. So then he said, you finish your concert and come, then we will do the recording. There was just basic chords. That's how he normally works. I mean, that he used to that at that point of time. So there was this basic rhythm was there, and then these basic chords, and then we finished the whole song. I didn't really face any challenges as such on the song. The only thing was that there was always that anxiety whether I'm doing it right. This is not a song that you have heard. This is a new film song. So that is a challenge. When you are given a new song, you have to understand it. You have to understand the song and render it in a way that the music director and the director of the film and the lyricist, they have a vision, and you have to satisfy that vision with your performance. So there was always that anxiety: am I doing it right? Am I singing it right? Is the feel okay? He was very encouraging. He said, yeah, this is nice, and do this, just do one small phrase here, do some sangati here, try to, he was just giving me a lot of inputs, and finally, I just sang it, and I was done with it. Everybody was happy, then I also left. And then later, a few months later, once he had mixed all the instruments and all that, I went to a studio and told him, can I listen to the song? Then he immediately called his sound engineer Kumar and said, please play it for Unni. And then I went into the studio and I heard it. I was just totally, it just hit me like oh my God, what has he done to the song? How has he made it sound so fabulous? The orchestration that he's done is one of the best songs that he has composed, I think. At least one of his top 10 songs, I think Ennavale would be one of his very, very best compositions, that in terms of tune and the music, the way he's used some of the chorus portions and the violins, acoustic violin solo, which was played by Kumaresh, and of course Naveen, his flute. One of the very, very difficult flute bits. In many of the live concerts, people struggle to play that live. So it's not easy at all. So, so that kind of vision, he had that even when he started his career. That's the amazing thing about him.
Unni ji, despite making such a great debut, why do we hear you less and less in films?
Actually, every singer has a certain prime period. Of course, except for a few like legends who SPB sir and Jesdas sir, of course, Chitraji. The kind of music has also changed, the style of singing. Basically, I'm a Carnatic musician. I started off as a Carnatic musician, and in fact I never wanted to get into films. I never thought I would sing for films. I had my own inhibitions regarding the kind of songs I wanted to sing, and my comfort level. And since I was also doing a lot of classical, there was always that fear that you would be classified as a film singer, and you would lose your acceptance as a Carnatic musician, and so many things. At that time, things were all very different. Now, I mean, nobody cares. But then I was a little cautious, which I shouldn't have been. I should have just let things happen as it came. But then after that, I did sing a lot of songs, and then over a period of time, new singers started coming in and new voices, and then Your voice also changes. It becomes a little older, and you can't sing for young heroes. It will not suit. Rahmanji, I mean, he brings in new singers. He's tried so many new voices. That is his style of working, and I guess, and then of course now a lot of music. Everybody is singing. Actors are singing. Music directors are singing. Songs have reduced in films. You don't see those. You know, when we used to sing, they used to have at least 6-7 songs in a cassette. They need so many songs to release that whole album, and then they used to give so much importance for a song picturization. They go to locations, shoot songs. Now, you know, hardly you find, probably there is some, if it's a superstar movie or something, then probably there's some kind of an intro song which is there. But no more running around trees or going, that kind of thing is all gone. Things have, so much has changed in terms of the requirements of the industry and the films and the directors, the way the films are made, and how songs are positioned in the movie. You just have probably if the song is about a 4-minute song, only probably 1 minute just comes, and it just comes in the background. It comes in different parts of the film. You know, they have very limited, so many reasons.
You know, I'm very keen to know about the songs that Mr. Rahman offered you and you didn't take them up, and that changed the course of your career.
Yeah, you know, this Hello Doctor, there is a song which he sang.
Hello doctor, how did that change?
He wanted me to sing that, so he called me, and at that point, you know, it was too much for me to visualize me singing that kind of a song. It is completely kind of a rap style, a very, very different, completely different style and genre of music that he wanted me to sing. So I was a little skeptical about doing it. He's really told me, why don't you give it a shot, why don't you give it a... See, those are the things, some decisions you make, wrong decisions. I should have actually tried it. Because knowing him, he knows how to bring the best out of a singer. I should have realized at that point that he would have made me sing it. Even if I was not very confident, he would have brought it out from me if I had actually tried it out. But I didn't. That is the biggest mistake I made. Sometimes you make these blunders in your life, some decisions, but you can't help it.
Were there other songs too?
No, that was one very particular song. But then after that, you know, he didn't want me to. He didn't force any other. If I had sung that, he would have called me for a few other fast tracks as well. So you're losing that opportunity, you know. So that is one mistake I would tell singers, that never lose out on opportunities, especially give it a shot, just try, go for it.
While the song In Kadhal Desam became a missed opportunity for Unnikrishnan, Kadhalan remained a milestone. The film won 2 Filmfare trophies and 4 national awards. It included a national award for Unnikrishnan as Best Playback Singer.
When the award was announced, I was in the UK. My sister-in-law, she called at some 4 a.m. or something. That was a local time. in the UK, and she said, Unieta, you got the national award. She said, I mean, she was very excited. And then, because I was completely almost asleep and just got up from sleep, and I thought it was like a dream, and then I went back to sleep. It took some time for it to actually sink in. That's how the whole episode was after I got the national award.
என் காதலின் தேவையை காதுக்குள் ஓதி வைப்பேன்.
The national award that Unnikrishnan received was not only for Kadhalan. The citation read, for his range and masterly rendition of the songs of 2 Tamil films, demonstrating a rare professionalism and command over technique. Besides Kadhalan, the second film was Pavitra. And the song was
உயிரும் நீயே உடலும் நீயே.
To talk about it, in our next episode, Unnikrishnan will be back. Stay with us.
கண்ணில் வழியும் ஒரு துளி போதும்.
When you are given a new song, how do you, you have to understand it. You have to understand the song and render it in a way that the music director and the director of the film and the lyricist, they have a vision, and you have to satisfy that vision with your performance. So there was always that anxiety: am I doing it right? Am I singing it right? Is the feel okay?
Do you agree that this indeed was the moment of the day? Is your choice different? Whatever your mind says, write it in the comments section below. We will be waiting.
உயிரும் நீயே உடலும்.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel, press the bell icon, and stay entertained.